story. Welcome to another episode of Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. We got Richard on board. Richard, how do you do?
Well, I'm on my way to work today, and it's been a long, busy week, but I'm looking forward to retirement next year. And for hearing what the Republicans want to do to Social Security and Medicare, that is truly unjust.
What do they want to do?
They want to cut it.
And do what with it? I mean, eliminate
Well, they
it?
want to put the money back. They say they want to put the money back into the system, but with the tax cut that the president has given, the tax bill, they have to recoup some of the money from somewhere. So where do you cut the money from? You cut the money from Social Security and Medicare.
Oh,
The Social Security is due to get an increase this year.
okay.
But also, a lot of people are not aware of that. With the increase, Medicare, I think under the Plan B, is going to go up $1. The Medicare will go up $1 because of the increase. Cost of living adjustment.
Right.
It's called COLA. And for the Republicans, Senator Mitch McConnell, I have no respect for him. For him to say that Social Security is entitlement, that is wrong.
No, you earned it. You earned it. What did you do for a living? And how many years did you work?
I've worked for REI Construction. I worked for the post office. I worked for
But you're retiring next year from
company.
what? What are you retiring?
Just my Social Security.
No, but you're working now. Like, what are you doing today?
Right now I'm working in Torrance, and I have a job that I do handling, like material handling.
Okay.
And it's nice. I like it. The hours can be long, but it's a good job. And
So how old are you?
I am 64.
So at 65 you retire.
I want to
And
retire.
how
at
much
65.
Social Security do you get for that?
You
figured it out
well,
yet?
According to calculating, I might get $1,400 a month. I mean, it's not a whole lot,
No.
but it will be enough to keep me going.
Right.
And with the government imposing 23, the Republicans want to cut between 23 and 27%. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's 20% is $280, $300, let's say. Brings you back down to $1,000, you know.
So think about the people.
A little technical difficulty there, ladies and gentlemen. We keep rolling though in this
Yeah,
one. We keep
but-
rolling.
Think about the people who get disability and the ones who get supposedly the minimum, which might be $800-900, and you cut them 25% of their money.
No, it's a lot.
How are they going to live? How can they live? How can they afford to pay their bills, buy their medicine,
Right.
buy their food, pay their rent? You don't want these people living on the street.
Right. There's enough of those living on the street now.
Mhm.
There's enough homeless on the
We
street
have-
right now.
It's very unfortunate that we have this situation in California. Well, it's very unfortunate that we have this situation in America because if you look back during the 1970s, I think in California, I could be wrong, I could be off, my numbers could be off, but I think back in the 1970s, we had a homeless population of maybe less than 1,500.
Really?
Now, you come forward to 2018, we have a homeless population of more than 55,000.
And I bet you it's more than that.
Yeah, so from
It's tough to count.
1970,
Tough to count those numbers.
yeah.
Living under bridges everywhere.
Where did it come from? When the housing market tanked out, jobs, some of our veterans from Vietnam, the war in the Middle East, the government not really taking care of the soldiers like they're supposed to, giving them their care, giving them their medicine, give them back. They serve their country, but is this what they get back? Well,
Right.
we don't have no housing, or we don't have enough medicine for you, or you have to try to find somewhere to live. The system is
It's broken. It's totally broken, and we can't. You and I can't fix it, but we can try to help
It
it.
needs to be fit somehow. I don't know how they're gonna fix it. The upper 1%, they continue to laugh at it.
Of course. It's Illuminati, all that stuff. But listen, Richard, this show is about uplifting subjects. So let's turn it around. What's uplifting in your life? I mean, looking forward to retirement? Is that up?
My grandkid.
Your grandkids. Tell me about your grandkids. My granddaughter just got married last week, so that's why I was up north there.
I have 2 grandsons. One is 7. Name is Malachi. I have one is almost 2 years old. His name is Ezekiel.
Wow.
Oh, he is a handful, but he's a good boy. I love him.
And they live close to you?
They live in Seattle.
Oh, in Seattle.
I used to live in
Seattle. You do Facebook and all that stuff?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, with the kids.
I used to live in Seattle.
Okay.
Beautiful place. I went up there last week, and it was like it was calling me back.
Well, that's a lot better than LA.
Oh, beautiful.
A lot better than LA.
Huh?
I'd be going there instead of LA. It's cheaper to live there.
Seattle, that was home. I can admit that was home.
Yeah, I was in Seattle for the Bill Gates.
Oh man, it's so beautiful.
Discovery Center up there. Bill Gates launched what's called a Discovery Center in his complex. You know, I was up there.
That might be downtown, or might be in Bellevue or somewhere.
Wherever. No,
but,
Seattle.
Seattle is a beautiful place.
It is beautiful.
Green.
It snowed when I was there.
I was taken aback by. I mean, they have the homeless situation up there, which is second to us.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. And there are people that are camping out on people's yards, on the sidewalk, and even on some of the freeways. You have tents on the freeway. So it's nothing new, but it's a blight.
Well, I have an interview on my channel. If you people listening want to hear a great interview from a homeless man, it was called Skid Row, an insider's perspective, and he was a 2-time murderer.
Wow.
Served 25 years in the pen for one, and had done one a couple months previous.
Mm-hmm.
And it was self-defense in Skid Row, so they let him go.
That way.
Turn right here?
Yeah, way.
It says turn right on. Oh, yeah.
Wow. So does he have something that how...
So basically, he never reveals it on camera that he's a 2-time murderer, but he told me about the situation. You know, the drugs, the prostitution, the crime, the murders, and a lot of people choose to live because they're criminals down there because the police can't find them. There's no address.
Yeah.
They're off the grid. So the homeless situation is...
It's sad,
everybody wants to help them, but nobody wants them in their neighborhood. So it's not easy.
If we look at it, they're everywhere. We as society, or as a country, we should try to help them.
Right.
You know.
Well, here we got into another negative subject. We got to talk about positive shit, Richard.
Yeah, I know.
Positive. Beautiful day today.
Well, basketball, the Lakers.
The Lakers. You're a Laker fan, obviously.
Oh yes, I've been a Laker fan since when Elgin Baylor was playing.
Wow.
This generation, they don't know who Elgin Baylor is. Elgin Baylor, Jerry West.
Yeah, no.
The Rams are doing good. They getting banged up, but I am a Seahawks fan. So, no pun intended. Baseball. Come on, Dodgers. Come on, Dodger Blue. One more game. We got to win it. One more game.
Oh, is that right? They're in the playoff? Or?
We are up 3-2.
We're up 3-2.
We need best of 7.
Oh, this is not the World Series. It's just playoffs.
If we win this next game, we go to the World Series.
Oh, one more game.
One more game. We have to win this one more game because
what do they play?
We don't want to tie it.
Maybe I'll watch.
You don't want to tie it 3-3.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
You get up bases loaded and you got one out and somebody gets the hit.
Yeah.
You don't get the last out.
So what is the next game?
That's it. That's the way it goes. The fat lady had sang. But uplifting, we should be blessed every day. That we wake up, we smile.
Every day on the top side of the grass.
We'll be grateful.
Grateful for what you have. You have your health. You have your family. You have life.
We have a good heart.
Freedom.
The important thing is to have a good heart.
That's the problem is most people, that's why I started this Be Fantastic movement. Most people aren't fantastic. They're just into themselves. They're selfish. You know,
we can be, everybody has some selfishness in them.
Right.
But for us to be totally unselfish, we have to let everything go.
Yeah, we have to just keep those vices in check, you know, like the greed. We all have a little greed in us. Keep it in check. You know, we have a little selfishness. Keep it in check.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but when you're fantastic, I want you to be fantastic from now on, because it puts a smile on your face.
Oh yeah,
and that smile
wake
makes
up
you
every
live
day with
longer.
a smile. You know, say good morning, good afternoon.
Let people in traffic. Isn't that a novel idea? Open doors for people.
Yeah.
Say thank you.
That's called being humble.
Being humble, yeah.
Have a humble heart. Smile. Even if you're having a bad day. I've had bad days, and sometimes I let it get to me. But you got to manage to have that smile. You know?
Right.
You got to manage to have that smile. Even when we're hurting. Even when we're hurting, we got to have a smile.
Right. And that's why the fantastic movement, when you say you're fantastic, did you say it yet? I'm fantastic? Yeah. Say it.
I'm fantastic.
It makes a big smile on your face. Right?
Yeah. I mean, everybody should be fantastic, because uplifting from things that I find uplifting besides my grandkids, my family, my music.
Music?
I love my music.
What do you do with music? You just listen to it, or you play it, or?
I listen to it. I like old school music. I like the jazz.
Right.
I like some country and western. I like a little bit of every. As long as it has a nice sound to it,
right.
I buy it.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of standard people. Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, jazz, John Coltrane, Yusef Lateef, Count Basie on the piano. That's music.
Yeah.
It's real. It's not synthetic.
Right.
You know what? You can go back and do it again, but with the real music, it has the feeling, it has the depth to it. That's uplifting for me. I mean, I can have a bad day. I put my music on and I smile.
There you go.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, music is teams the savage beast, right? It's fantastic. I'm working with a group.
Well, you don't want to have a mean day when you have music on. You want to have music that can pass on to other people, and they say, "Hey, what's the name of that tune?"
Right.
And they hear it and they go, "I've never heard it that way." Then YouTube, they have a variety of good music.
Right.
And every once in a while, I listen to YouTube.
I listen to YouTube a lot. I watch a lot of alien conspiracy and documentaries on aliens. What do you think about aliens? I mean, the extraterrestrials. Do you know anything about the extraterrestrials? Have you seen any UFOs in your life?
Oh, well, there is a God.
The what?
There is a God.
There's many gods.
Oh, He's what helped
Many, many gods.
keep that going.
No, but have you seen a UFO in your life? Do you believe in UFOs?
I do believe that UFOs are there.
Because Monday, you people listening, tune in Monday to the podcast at the Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show, or BeFantasticToday.com. We're having a special guest that's the publicist for Billy Myers, who's the most documented abductee of aliens in history. Has the most amazing photographs and recordings. And he lives in Switzerland.
Of UFOs.
UFOs.
Now, the one startling UFO is the one that back in 1948.
Yeah, 42. They flew over the White House and got almost shot down.
Oh,
and you're talking
FDR. They were supposedly had covered that one up.
Right. And you're talking about Area 51, probably.
Yeah.
Roswell incident.
Yeah. Now that is somewhere I would like to take my camera and go photograph.
Yeah.
But I hear it's very, very hot there.
Well, if you can get out of the city and get a laser beam, laser pointer, and some night vision goggles, and you point it to the sky, the aliens will all get attracted to it, I'm told.
Get out of here.
Yeah. You'll see them.
A laser beam?
Laser beam.
But you have to be careful with lasers because you might have, you know, the pilots on the planes and they get blinded, they get disoriented.
Yeah. So I say get out of the city.
Yeah, because it's too bright. It's too hard on the
That's why I was up in Paradise, California, with my granddaughter's wedding, and they have beautiful stars up there. I love getting out of town and seeing the stars. But anyway, so I watch a lot of documentaries. We talk a lot about UFOs in the show because they're out there, and there's too many documented cases, too many presidents, too many astronauts, too many politicians and credible people.
Too much paper. It's buried under too much paper.
The government's been hiding things for a long time.
A lot of the stuff that is documented on paper, it's been redacted so much.
Yeah.
They redact.
Yeah.
The Air Force were the first ones to really set up investigation of flying objects.
Right.
How come the Army and all the other ones didn't do it?
Exactly. Good
Now,
question.
If the Air Force can do it and take a little out of their budget and say we need to investigate these things, or we can send our planes up, how come the others don't do it?
Right.
They're too busy down here on the ground. I mean, we've been watched every day, even at night. We think it's a star. Hey man, they check everybody out. I mean, it's not like they saying E.T. saying he's gonna come here now, but
no, he's here. He's among us.
The existence of other galaxies that are so many million years away, we don't know what is beyond that.
Billions of years. Well, if you can comprehend the concept of infinity, which most humans can't,
infinity cannot be explained.
That means there's infinite life forms.
Yeah, because when you say infinity, it's like writing a number 3. Like if you were to say 1/3, that number can keep going on.
Right.
It never stops because it's a number with a slash over it. It has no ending.
Right.
It keeps repeating, it going and going. But how do we define infinity?
You can't, because everything we know has a beginning and an end. The sun has a beginning and an end, or universe, a beginning and
a planet type of
everything has a beginning and end. So it's hard for anyone to comprehend infinity.
Right. But does infinity have an end?
No.
See? That's a good one. It has a beginning, but where does it end?
I don't know if it has a beginning or end, but I guess it had
take a number. I'll give you an example. Take a number that is repetition. Like a prime number.
Okay, 9.
Okay, a number that can... It's a number that cannot be divided by itself evenly.
Okay.
Okay. Take like a number...
27. 27.
Yeah. No. If it keeps going. So, where does it stop?
Right.
It has a beginning.
Okay.
But how do you say...
Have you heard about the number 432? That number supposedly is the equation that everything is derived from. Our universe, the pyramids, everything boils down to that number 432. It's pretty.
Like the Mayans.
The Mayans. The universe.
The Egyptians, the pyramids.
Amazing. If you start the circumference of the Earth, everything has an equation, and the number 432 comes up in every equation.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I saw a documentary on it. Wish I could remember all. I'll have to look it up again.
So 432, the 4 has a reference for something itself.
Yeah.
The 3 has a reference for something itself, and the 2.
Right. And they all reference everything that's existences. I mean, it's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. It was the circumference of the Earth, the triangle, everything we know that exists can be derived from those 3 numbers.
You ever watch the Discovery Channel?
Of course.
The guy, he did an article, he did a show on UFOs. And he was talking to the quote-unquote government. They were doing everything to discredit him.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, the government, we can't be told that there's aliens. Because what happens is religion goes out the window.
Yeah.
People believe in religion and God, and that's why they obey the laws. That's why there's not anarchy, right? Because of God. Well, once there's aliens, you know, I think God's going to go out the window. That's the problem.
But with the aliens being another life form,
right?
Maybe of intelligence.
They can say God created the aliens then at that point.
Created everything.
But I think
everything had the plan and had the purpose.
Right.
2 P's. No, 3 P's. Had the point, had the plan, and it had the purpose.
Okay.
So what do? We practice some things that we believe in. We preserve these things that we want to. We keep in. But then the last one is our persistence. Do we stay with what we have, or do we say, what's on the other side of that?
Right.
Well, like when we go to the moon, why can't we get to Mars? That would be fantastic. But it takes 4 years?
Well, I think they're going to figure out a system to get us there a lot quicker. You know.
Quantum, well.
Now you got to listen. You know about quantum mechanics, right?
I've read stuff.
You got to start listening to my podcast.
Something like that get.
My co-host is a quantum physicist.
Wow, those guys are deep.
Yeah.
They
you should hear my interviews. You got to go to the podcast. It's on the website, befantastictoday.com. And Monday, you have to tune in Monday at 2 o'clock to listen live. And
the quantum physics is wow.
Quantum physics is wow.
So he's
when you join the Fantastic Movement, we're going to send you an EMF reducer with quantum technology in it to reduce the EMF from your phone, the electromagnetic frequencies.
Right.
Do you have your phone on you?
Yes, I do.
Do you have YouTube on your phone?
Yes, I do.
Open it up. Let's get it on. Let's get you on board real quick. Because we're going to send you an EMF reducer. Go to YouTube. You people listening too right now, go to YouTube. As Richard's doing, go to YouTube. Open up YouTube.
I don't have the greatest.
Richard's joining live as we do his interview here.
YouTube.
We've got 7 minutes. And then put in a search bar.
Heading.
Put in search, the search bar. The little search.
Yeah.
Put in uplifting interviews.
Come on,
And we're going to send you free an EMF reducer with quantum mechanics installed. You put it on your screen. Uplifting interviews.
Uplifting post.
Uplifting space interviews.
Okay. Space.
Interviews. No, not put space. Put a space. Don't put the word space. But up 2 words. Uplifting interviews. 2 words.
Okay. It's all together.
No. Well, there's a space between the 2 words. Uplifting. Interviews.
Okay.
And then it should populate with total strangers. You don't have to put.
What they have me a GPS phone, a stop phone. I said, what are you gonna do with a stop phone? I said, you never know. When they decide to go EMP on everybody, I'm gonna be calling people.
We're going to get rid of your EMF right today. I'm going to get rid of the EMF on your phone today. Because once you join, you send an email with the number you joined at to befantasticemf@gmail. You guys listening, send an email to befantasticemf@gmail.
That's you.
Yeah, hit subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe right there. Hit the red thing.
Yeah, that's you.
That's me. We got 480 interviews on that show.
Wow.
And you're one of them. Your interview right now is 24 minutes long. It's almost at an end.
So how long have you been doing that?
About 5 months now.
5 months?
Yeah.
What got you started?
Well, I have a charity for veterans, and to prove a concept, I became a Lyft driver to prove a concept of how easy it is to create content. So I started interviewing people, and then I had so much fun interviewing people for that show. It's called the SOS Show. Then I decided to do something for myself, and I created uplifting interviews.
Go to DirecTV, man.
Huh?
Go to DirecTV.
What do you guys there going?
Yeah. Go to DirecTV.
Oh,
Because regular TV is controlled by too much.
yeah.
You go to DirecTV, go to cable. They don't have
So now go to your email. Go to email. You're
My
gonna send
email.
Go to your email.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna send an email now. 480 interviews,
Go
my friend.
to
Go to your interview. Go create an email right here. Push that button right there,
okay.
and type in B Fantastic EMF. You're gonna send an email right now. YouTube people listening, once you join, go create an email.
Fantastic is all in one word.
B Fantastic EMF, all one word,
Okay.
at Gmail. It's an address. B Fantastic EMF
Okay.
at Gmail.
Come on.
One word. B Fantastic EMF. Like an email. Like you're sending an email, right?
I hate
B FANTAS. No, NTAS.
my phone. It's not.
Well, you need a bigger phone or one of those. Is that a note? Don't you have
TAS.
BEFANTASTIC.
Okay.
B Fantastic EMF.
Mm-hmm.
Edward Mary Frank at Gmail.
At Gmail.
At Gmail. That's an email you're sending.
Okay.
Now, in the subject bar, once it's ready,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna put 666. I think you just joined it. 666. if I'm not mistaken.
Gmail.com.
At gmail.com. In the subject bar, put the number 666. You just joined it, the devil number, my friend. Put in 666.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the body of the email, write, please send my free EMF reducer to your phone number.
Okay.
And you guys all do the same thing. Join at Be Fantastic Today on YouTube. Put the number you joined in at, even if it was in the past. Send an email, and we'll send you the EMF reducer. Instructions are on the website, befantastictoday.com.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, thanks for listening. I'm going to finish up with Richard here. Be fantastic, everybody. Richard, how are you?
Good.
What?
I'm fantastic.
After all this, you're good?
Well, good got to go with
See, here's
fantastic
it.
too.
64 years you've been saying good. It's not going to be
I'm
easy.
fantastic now because I've lived a good 64 years. I live
Right,
a fantastic.
but don't
64
say
years.
good anymore. Good is bad.
Then what's the good?
Fantastic.
What's the fantastic if we don't have good?
No, fantastic means unimaginably good.
Right.
So you want to be
good
good?
is
You want to be good or unimaginably good?
I want to be unimaginably.
So then you're going
good.
to be fantastic. So how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Okay, good. Bye, everybody. Be fantastic. If you like what you're seeing, share, subscribe, go to our Instagram, watch or listen to our podcasts. They're great. And Richard's been great here. 8 minutes. Go, Richard.
Right on.